Hello Internet, welcome back to another edition of Eric's Corner with a word of the not so wise. I haven't posted a video in quite a while. I've been busy and then I went out fishing and so on and so forth, but recent events have happened that really got stuck in my craw. And this is going straight to the top of the list, even above the attempted Trump assassination. But Sonya Massey was a lady who called the police department because she thought someone was trying to break into her house and ended up being gunned down by Illinois police officer Sean Grayson. I'm not going to go through the video step by step. Watch it yourself and develop your own opinion. So this is just kind of a reaction video. But this police officer appears to be about 6'4", 240 plus pounds. He's a big old boy. I mean, I'm only 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. And to be threatened by somebody that much smaller than you to the point where you feel you need to use deadly force and gun them down seems awfully crazy to me. She had an empty pot of what had boiling water in it. So she called them because she thought someone was breaking into their house, and they knocked on the door to get a statement from her, and she seemed distraught and a little off, but not to any really suspicious or aggressive point, I didn't feel. And why do I think this? Well, I watched the goddamn video. She made a statement, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and it wasn't like she came at them with this full pot of boiling water. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. It was just, she just kind of made the statement, and the cop took major hostile intent from this statement, which was really weird to me. And this is something I'm kind of taking a little personal. And if you are any fan of my channel, or of course know me personally, that's not something I would do. And this has nothing to do with the fact that I have my own blended race family, because this was a white police officer, black person situation. It's the fact that I defend you all the time. You know, I've put out videos, not that they have millions of views or that a lot of people have seen them, but you know, I defend police officers, say, well, you put human beings in these hostile situations, and then you wonder why things go awry when the basic nature of the animal kingdom is to survive and defend yourself. I've made statements to the police departments, hey, you got to figure something out and do something better, because we should not be seeing so many of these really controversial situations. We should not be gunning so many people down. I put out videos saying, hey, don't provoke and try to get police officers to react to things for social media clout and a video, to try and make some ridiculous point or make a situation to prove that there shouldn't be these situations. It makes absolutely no sense. And what really bothers me is you made my wife cry. And I don't know, any of you have somebody that you really care about, mother of your children. Nothing makes you feel more powerless than somebody that you really care about is so tore up over these situations. I mean, I've seen Olivia cry 5 or 6 times in the entire almost 6 years we've been together. And once was when her mother died. She's like, you just gunned this lady down pretty much in cold blood. Like, how in God's name? He tried to make it seem like she came at him with this pot of boiling water that she had just poured out. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been crying for accountability on police officers' behalf. But I mean, a lot of times, like, what was he wrong? Yes, but put him in prison because of it? No, because you're, again, sending a human being into a situation that could be deadly for them all the time. But this guy, send him to prison, bury him under the prison, bulldoze that prison, and build another prison on top of it, because I just beside myself as to how somebody of this size felt this lady was an immediate threat to him. I would never call for retaliatory violence against law enforcement. That's not what I'm saying. I got to, try to word what I'm saying carefully, but y'all need to go into these situations going, well, am I going to cause a riot? Am I going to cause a big problem? I mean, I don't see how he should have really been in fear of his life. And I don't know how the other police officer standing there who had the body camera that we had most video from didn't step in. Oh, whoa, hang on a second. Whoa, you're getting way too tuned up over something. This cop had worked at several police stations, and 3 in 1 year apparently, which may not be here nor there. I don't know what those circumstances were. I will update my opinion based on when that information comes out. And again, I don't know the exact size of this dude, but you look at the video, he looks like a pretty big old boy. And I shouldn't have to search so hard for these videos where just show me the video. I don't need your blonde bimbo explaining what happened. Just show me the video, A to Z. Don't crop it, don't cut it. You know, fast forward some things, like the video that I'm going to have in the comment section that I went off of. You know, a lot of times, you know, they keep showing us these chopped up videos and something that's going to lean your opinion one way or another without seeing the whole goddamn video. I mean, the George Floyd video didn't come out for 3 years, the whole A to Z events that occurred. So again, I've cussed media many a times for these things. Yeah, I just don't see how anything other than her being gunned down in cold blood happened here. And even the comments he made, oh, well, don't bother. She's a goner. I mean, it screams, you're just being trigger happy, or you're mad at this situation for some reason. And I'm not, I'm beside myself here. These things got to stop. I mean, you know, I believe in law and order. I believe in law enforcement. Like I said, I keep defending you guys, and you're making it really hard in especially, well, situations like this one. I just can't do it. I mean, even the police officer that was there needs to go away and not be allowed to ever be a cop again, because he should have stepped in and, whoa, hang on a second. You're getting way too tuned up here. There's no reason for pulling a pistol or anything. I mean, she had an empty pot. We watched her pour this pot of boiling water out, and he just, she was coming at me with it. She had no hostile demeanor, no threatening posture, no nothing. I mean, I'm not a member of law enforcement because I don't have a temperament for it. Now, I'm not saying I'm just going to shoot people, because I really think it would take way more than that for me to draw a pistol on somebody. But I don't want to find out, so I'm not a police officer. So yeah, that's my initial reaction, I guess. I mean, I'll do a follow-up video if more information comes out, but you guys got to figure something out. We can't keep having these super controversial, racially fueled situations coming up, because I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this point. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, my thoughts and prayers and heart goes out to the family members of these, the family affected. And, the news comes out with their version of what's going on. And, oh, well, here's what the family lawyer thinks. Here's what the cop lawyer thinks. Here's an interview with the sheriff department. I don't give a shit. Show me the goddamn video. Stop chopping them up. Show us what happened. Because, my initial thing is like, well, did she threaten him with a pot of boiling water? I mean, not saying he maybe should have shot him, but maybe. Well, that's not even what happened. He was just saying it's he's given a code for a mental health patient. And yes, granted, she seemed a little weird and off, but not in any kind of hostile, violent tendencies towards the police officers. I mean, she called you guys for help, and you did a walk around the property to check for somebody possibly breaking in or something. You found nothing. Like, you should have just, they were at the door and they were like, okay, we're all good. Oh, wait, a couple more questions. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Thank you for joining me, and look forward to hearing what you have to say. Like I said, I'll put the video in the comments, the actual video, so you can hopefully come up with a objective opinion for yourself, not what media wants you to think. So yeah, have a good night. Thanks for joining me.